Hello, my name is Glenn Robinson and welcome to my reflective walks. Today's topic is going to be on time. Today actually marks the 5th birthday of my daughter, and it's caused me some reflection. I was her age 4 decades ago, and kind of comparing her life and the life I had when I was 5 are very, very different. So I thought it might be interesting to maybe have a look at that. One of the major differences, of course, is location. I'm now based in Edinburgh, and this is the city in which she was born. We're relatively okay. We're quite well off, I guess, compared to most of the world's population. She doesn't really want for anything. When I was 5, I was living in inner city Belfast during the height of the Troubles. So a very different environment straight off the bat. While I perhaps didn't see any kind of finance myself at such a young age, of course, it was a very different atmosphere in terms of my family and the other adults in which I got to know. So already I think that's one massive improvement in terms of her life experience. I think it's really important to acknowledge that. One of the reasons, of course, as a 5-year-old, you don't really get to compare, like I'm comparing now. Your life is your life, it is your normal. And so with that, I think, there's the question of that lack of kind of sectarian or tribal violence. Of course, one thing that my daughter has had to live with over the last year or so is the global pandemic. Again, I don't believe there's been really any kind of direct awareness of the situation. I mean, how could there be? There's been routines that have been messed up. So when the nursery have made it to send children at home due to some of the nursery nurses having contracted the disease, it's also had an impact upon our routine and also our family life, and that both myself and my wife are in full-time employment, so other arrangements had to be made through that. But still, it was, I guess, no biggie in a sense. Certainly an inconvenience, but nothing that couldn't be dealt with. I guess another major difference would be one of life expectations. What are the expectations of someone who was born into inner city Belfast in the 1970s? Beyond the violence, the kind of jobs that my parents would have been engineering jobs or factory jobs, and so that is good in of itself. But whether there was nothing really, anything beyond that in terms of opportunities to grow and develop, whether those things certainly existed, I don't think it was anything that was really anybody's priority. For Sally, we would hope that there's a broader range of things she could decide to do with her life. Her mother works in the arts. I currently work within the public sector. We'll have experience in different sectors prior to this, and so we hope, that whatever she decides to do, we will be able to support her in that and discuss it with her in an informed way. Getting a bit more philosophical, what also one recognises looking back is how much things have changed for myself individually, through my own life experiences. When you're young and you're feeling secure at home, you don't really have a sense of change per se. Well, my daughter is about to embark on the change of going to primary school. What I really mean is that things are never set in stone. Societies do change, people change location, and so I guess the one big takeaway from this reflection is how adaptable we as human beings are, but how we need to be on an individual basis. And so I hope going forward I can keep that in mind as a takeaway from today's reflection. If you like these thoughts or got anything from these thoughts, please like the video and also please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and I hope you come back again.